It's Z-104, the Hit Music Channel. Aaron Rodgers in studio with the Pepsi 8 o'clock hit list. Skylar Grey is joining me tonight, and I'm so excited you're here.
I'm excited to be here and home almost.
I know, you're home. And so how does it feel to be back home? I mean, it's short but sweet.
Well, the accents are definitely tripping me out. I didn't realize how thick they were until I left for a few years and came back.
And you're back and you're like, oh yeah, they're all like that up there, aren't they?
Yep, you guys are... Yep.
So what's part of the? Now you're not gonna have a lot of time to be obviously around at home because you're touring, you're going all over the place.
I'm only here for a day, so.
Gosh, you're only here for a day. So what is the best local place you like to go to whenever you're back home?
I love just walking on State Street, seeing what's new. Yeah, it's my favorite spot.
Checking it out. It's kind of cosmopolitan down in States. It's kind of different, you know, for a small town like Madison. You know, that's kind of
It's pretty progressive.
It is.
For the Midwest.
We really do a good job of trying. All right, so we're here with Skylar Grey on the Pepsi 8 o'clock hit list on Z-104, Aaron Rodgers, and I love the video to Invisible.
Thank you.
Although I personally am totally afraid of heights, and I just want to know how you got on that beam.
Well, it was a little bit of studio trickery. There was a green screen, so I'm giving it all away right now. I was about 2 feet off the ground, not 200.
40,000.
Yeah.
And then you're like swinging and you're like laying down in the video. I'm like, I don't know how she does that.
Yeah, I never even went outside that whole video shoot. I was inside a studio in a green room.
You totally caught me though. I totally thought I would have been fooled completely. I was fooled completely.
Yeah, my grandma was fooled completely, and she was like, "Who let her do that? Who let her walk on the edge of something like that? That's crazy."
Skylar, you can't do that to her. It's my baby. We're here in the studio with Skylar Grey. It's Z-104, the Hit Music Channel. When you did the collaboration with Diddy, Dirty Money, and then you did Dr. Dre, I Need a Doctor, were you in the same studio? A lot of people ask me, it's a Twitter post coming in, did you do things in the same studio, or were you via satellite,
the only
far
song
away?
that I didn't do in the studio was Love the Way You Lie, because when I wrote that, I was living in the woods in Oregon, and I emailed the hook to Alex the Kid, who then emailed it to Eminem, who then emailed it to Rihanna, and we all recorded our parts. Well, I wrote my part, I wasn't on the song, but separately. And so then, after that, Em invited me to go to Detroit and work on the Detox record with Dr. Dre, so I got to be there and do that, and then Diddy, you know, we met in the studio too. I mean, I generally create on my own and in my own space, but I was definitely... You know, I had a personal relationship with these people to work out the songs.
So you never really met Rihanna. You never really were in even the same area as she was.
Not then. I mean, I met her. The first time I met Rihanna was at the Grammys when we performed together.
That'd be exciting. You're like, yeah, I wrote that song. What's up?
Yeah.
Here she is. She's singing.
And then we performed together recently too at V-Fest in the UK. We both guested with Eminem.
Awesome experience. Z-104, the Hit Music Channel. Aaron Rodgers in with the Pepsi 8 o'clock hit list. Skylar Grey is co-hosting tonight. We are so excited to have you here. Now, we know that it's big for you, and for a lot of our listeners, they're like, oh my gosh, and just from Mazomanie. Like, to tell people, like, that people don't know Mazomanie. Like myself, like, I am a transplant here. I just moved here a year ago. I know that Mazomanie is really small, and it's like, what, 20 minutes away from Madison?
Yeah, it's about half an hour away, and it's claim to fame as the nude beach.
Yeah, so this leads me to my next question. Because, okay, so when someone told me, hey, you know, there's a nude beach in Mazomanie, and I was like, what? Like, my ears perked up. I was like, where's that at?
It's not necessarily the nude beach you'd probably want to go to, though.
Have you been to the nude beach?
I have boated past it.
Do you care to share anything that you might have seen on the boat?
I don't care to share.
Skylar Grey in the studio with Z-104. Thank you so much for coming in tonight, and thanks for sharing some of the most unusual, maybe, experiences you had growing up near that little beach. But all the best to you in your travels.
Thank you so much.
And we do appreciate you coming in. Love your music.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.